Hey guys, it's Friction Pen. We've got update number 2 on our Watermill MOC. And I made a decent amount of progress this week. Got the water put in, or the starting part of the water put in. Got some greenery here. We got some grass, and there's some mud. We got the flume all worked out up there. We got the water coming down, starting to come down. It'll go over the water wheel. And it actually doesn't go over it yet because I still have to swap out those different colored pieces, the white, the tan, stuff like that, and then make the spokes around the wheel. I forgot about that until just now. I will have to get that done before the next update. But I went ahead and made the start to our little waterfall here, where it's coming through our opening that we have in our dam that we've set up in between our rocks there. And we got some dirt and grass up here on these rocks. We got mud and grass all around here. Over here we have the foundation getting started to the actual building that will go along with our water wheel. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. Give you a little better look at some of this stuff. So I went ahead and used kind of a similar style that I did last time on one of my MOCs, kind of break it up a little bit with different parts and things like that to kind of give it that stone look. There's a little bit, I wanted to kind of show you the water here. I have a couple of different things that I'm trying on the water. This obviously is just blue plate. And these are the 1x2 light bluish, I almost said light bluish gray. Light blue or medium blue, whatever they are. The ones that are on the pick a brick wall right now, I think they're trans light blue. Anyway, that I kind of stuck on top to kind of get an idea. There's a lot of reflectiveness off of those pieces. I'm just not sure if I like the smooth water or if I want to leave just the dark blue. I don't know, I may try some trans clear on there, but anyway, just kind of trying something out. I'm not really sure what effect we'll go with in there in the end, but kind of let me know what you guys think. There's kind of what the water looks like on top of the blue when it's a trans clear piece. Here's what it looks like with a trans blue, light blue, and then of course where the studs are is just the regular blue plates. You might also notice there's gaps here and stuff, and that's not going to matter because this will actually connect to another base plate coming down here, and that's what these pins are for. It's 1x2 bricks with pins. I got one on each side. This will actually connect the next base plate right up to it. So I can actually take these apart if I need to and bring out one base plate at a time to do some patchwork or updates or change something around if I decide to. So there'll also be some on the other sides that will connect to other base plates. So that's the plan. Hopefully that theme will run throughout the city, but eventually I will probably get down to, let's call it ground levels, where there won't be enough room for a brick to be there. But at least for a while here starting out, they're a little bit taller than regular base plate. I'm kind of building on top of them, so I want to have that depth. So I figured I'd just use that and make the base plates kind of modular, if you will, kind of like the modular buildings. Alright, and then the last thing we've got were some pieces that I was waiting on to do my bridge. I really kind of like this bridge. I was playing around with ideas. Let me take the camera out here. I was kind of playing around with some ideas, and I really like the way that this worked out, where there's actually a little bit of space in between each of those planks, so it actually looks a little bit more like an authentic wooden bridge. Excuse me. And I did that by using headlight bricks turned sideways. You can kind of see there. I'll put the camera back on the mount and we'll take a look. So it got dark on the camera. I don't know if it got dark for you guys. There we go. Now we're lightening up a little bit. So I'll just pull a couple of these off. And basically what I did, as you can see right there, these are headlight bricks, and if you were looking the headlight like on a car, they would be pointing straight up. And they are all stacked on top of each other. They're stacked this way. Actually, they're stacked like this. And when you look at them right now, they're laying like that. And then the little wooden slats are connected right there. I've got those on each side. And then, of course, these don't line up with a regular stud, those holes. So right here is a jumper plate. And then you move over 3 or 4, and there's another jumper plate. You move over 3 or 4, and there's another one. And both sides are like that. And that's how I got the bridge to connect. And it actually holds all of these pieces together. Holds the rocks together, the waterfall, all those barrels, and all of that. And then the plan is to have a railing, and there's a little test plan of the railing. Got the dark brown, dark reddish brown, like eyeglass or spyglass or whatever you want to call it. And then just a regular reddish brown tile on top of it. And I think that makes a pretty decent looking rail. So that may or may not be the final rail, but I did put one piece up there, kind of give me an idea of what that looked like. And then I put those little log pieces there to kind of hide the headlight bricks and kind of all the work underneath, so that stays hidden. So over here, we'll zoom out. The rest of the building will be built over here, and it'll go off to the right. And then behind this will be a lake. So you can kind of imagine with the lake behind it and the water wheel here and the building just over to the right, that's kind of how the 4 base plates are going to be arranged when the final MOC is done. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much what we got done for this week. I hope that you have enjoyed taking a look at the MOC and the progress that we've made. Kind of let me know in the comments what you think about the water, the different shades of water that I got there, and maybe if you have a preference. Not really sure how I'm leaning right now on that. Obviously, it's a work in progress. That's why we do these. So we can kind of see things go, and then if we need to, we tear some things up, and next week we see something completely different, a different type of technique or a different type of solution to the problem. So that's what we got, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.